Alright, hey guys, remember CCG back in the video. So Tenpai Dragons were just dropped in Master Duel in a new selection pack, and here are 7 combos from 2 combo videos that I made for when they were released in the TCG, all together for you guys to consider, and this is just showing you how to play the deck with 7 essential combos. So let's get started here with the first combo. We're going to get started here with a 1-card combo using Tenpai Dragon by Dora. So we're going to normal summon by Dora here, use the effect in order to search ourselves the Sangan Kaiman. Then during the battle phase we can activate its effect to search and get it out. So then we can get out our Zongdora, attack with Zongdora, use its effect here in order to bring ourselves the Fedora onto the board. Then we use Zongdora's effect here to synchro summon, and we're going to go into the Untitled Dragon, activate its effect, get ourselves the Zongdora once again, attack with the Fedora, and because we're battling and we have a Tenpai Dragon monster in the grave, we can use the effect to bring it back out. Use Fedora's effect here in order to synchro summon, go into the Sangan Super Dragon's Transcend Dragon. Once again, used by Dora's effect, and then because we did 3 attacks, we can bring out Sangan Rise Dragon, Bite, and Dragon from the grave using its effect. Then we can synchro summon once again, go into the Trident Dragon, and use his effect here in order to pop 2 cards on the board. And this will give him 2 other attacks, and because we did do 3 attacks during this turn, we can use our Sangan Super Dragon's effect in order to bring it back out. And now we can attack for 3 times using the Trident Dragon. And then we can attack 1 time using the Sangan Super Dragon Transcend Dragon, which is pretty insane just considering this is all a 1-card combo, and considering that you're probably going to be running a lot of hand traps if you guys seen the deck profile. Being able to break your opponent's board and then playing off of it just by using 1 card is pretty insane. But let's go to the next combo. Okay guys, so the next combo that I have for you is using the Field Spell and a card to discard. So we're going to be activating the Field Spell, use the effect here in order to search a card, and then we can just discard whatever we get. So then you can see we get access straight into our Bidora, and if you've seen the previous combo, we know that we can just go straight into combo using this card. So you can use the effect here, go into the battle phase, and the nice thing about having this field spell is that it does give you protection, so our Fire Dragon monsters that we control are unaffected by our opponent's activated effects during the main phase 1, which is great because we totally control the battle phase here. So now we can do what we did in the previous combo, use Zongdora's effect, bring out the Tenpai Dragon Fedora from our deck here. And then we can synchro summon, go into the Biden Dragon, attack once again, bring ourselves out the Bidora here. Then we can synchro once again, attack. Because we attacked 3 times, we can bring it back out once again. Then we can synchro summon, go into the Trident Dragon, and same thing as we've done before, but this time we have 2 targets to pop here that are actually better than the previous one. Because once we pop the field spell, we can actually use the effect here in order to double the attack of Trident Dragon. So that's exactly what we're going to do here. We've done 3 attacks, we can actually bring out the Sangan Super Dragon once again. So we can attack here for 18k pretty easily, and then attack for the 3k. And yeah, you can see you're going to hit your opponent for a lot of damage pretty easily. And if you happen to use Pot of Prosperity to search into this, then you're definitely fine and you can still play through it. Alright, but let's go to the next combo. Alright guys, before we go to the 3rd combo, if you are enjoying the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and consider becoming a member. Also, if you guys are enjoying the combos and Tenpai Dragon in general, they did get new support recently revealed, and I also made some new combos using that new support. So if you want to see what the deck is going to be capable of doing in a few months, check out the top right corner. But otherwise, let's get started with Tenpai Dragon by Dora and a card to discard. So we're going to normal summon the Bidora here, get ourselves the field spell, activate the field spell, discard, we'll search a card first, and then get rid of the terraforming. Then we can bring out Zongdora, attack with Zongdora. Once again, just like we've done with the previous combos, we can just go into the Zongdora, activate its effect, get the Biden Dragon, and of course we got out the Fedora using his effect. Then he is a monster reborn, the Biden Dragon here, so we can get ourselves the Bidora. Attack, get ourselves Zongdora back onto the board, synchro summon, go into the level 10, bring it back out here. Then we can synchro summon once again into the Trident Dragon, use the effect here, pop 2 cards, get it out, double his attack here, and hit for 18k again pretty easily. So yeah, it's just showing you guys another route of doing this. But let's go to the final combo that I have for you guys. Alright guys, so the final combo that I have for you using the Tenpai Dragon Fedora and the Brimming Sangan Manor. So we're going to activate our field spell here, search out the Zongdora, and then we're going to discard it, which is fine because we can normal summon out our Tenpai Dragon Fedora and use his effect here in order to bring out Zongdora. Then we can go into battle phase, attack, and bring out the other Tenpai Dragon, which will be Baidora in this case. Activate its effect here. Get ourselves the quick play spell. Use Zongdora's effect, Synchro Summon, go into the Baited Dragon. Bring out Zongdora back onto the board. Attack, attack. Because we did 3 attacks, of course, we're going to bring out the Baited Dragon. Activate the quick play spell, get another copy of Baidora here. Then we can Synchro Summon into the Trident Dragon. Activate its effect, pop these 2 cards. Bring it back out. So you can see there's a lot of ways of going into the same line, which is great because this is a very consistent line to go into. Just wanted to let you guys know how you can do it with pretty limited cards as well, because you're going to be running a bunch of hand traps and ways of breaking the board. Alright guys, before we go to the next combo, if you are enjoying the video, consider becoming a patron. For just $5 a month, you can get access to the Discord, or look at the other tiers here where you can influence the content I create. Besides that, let's go to the next combo. So we're going to get started with the 1-card combo using Dora Draco, which isn't a Tenpai Dragon, but was clearly designed for this archetype. And we're going to normal summon it here. Uses effect in order to search ourselves the Tenpai Dragon. We're going to get ourselves the Zongdora. Activate his effect, special summon it out. Uses the effect here. Then we're going to go to the battle phase, attack, and when we attack with it, we can get out Pydra here. Then we use Pydra's effect in order to search out a spell or trap. And that's exactly what we're going to do and get ourselves a Sangan Kaiman. And because it is the battle phase, we can use both of its effects to both add a Tenpai Dragon and special summon it out. So we're going to do exactly that to get Phaedra here. Then we're going to Synchro Summon, go into the Sang Tenpai Baited Dragon. Activate its effect in order to bring back 1 monster. We're going to bring back the Chandra. Attack with the Pydra here. Use the effect. Go into the Transcended Dragon. Then we can bring back the Baited Dragon because the 3 or more attacks have been declared this turn. Use the effect of Phaedra here to bring out the Pydra. Use the effect Synchro Summon into the Trident Dragon. Activate its effect, pop the Synchro monster just because it can bring itself back. And we can get an additional attack for the Trident Dragon. Attack here, attack once again, and just attack. And that's basically what the deck is going to be doing here. And this is a nice little bonus where if somehow your opponent was able to survive, you could go to their next turn here. So during the battle phase, you can Synchro Summon and go into the Black Rose Dragon. Use the effect here to clear out the board in case you need to just clear everything out. Otherwise, we're going to go to the next combo. Alright guys, so here's the next combo. This is using Dora Draco once again. Again, this card is just insane for the deck. We're going to normal summon it, use its effect in order to search out the Tenpai Dragon of Genroku. Activate its effect to get it out. Go into the Sangenpai Baited Dragon. Activate its effect, bring back the Genroku. Use his other effect here to tribute in order to search out the Pydra. Pydra can then search out a spell or trap. So we're going to get ourselves the new Sangan Kaihu Trap, which during the main phase of all monsters you control are Fire Dragon monsters, and your opponent controls more monsters than you do, you can end the main phase, which is powerful just because the deck gets most of its strength from the battle phase anyways. So being able to remove your opponent out of their main phase if they just try to extend too much, pretty insane. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to let our opponents play out their board. So of course this is going to be a mirror match, so obviously it's going to work well for them because it is going to be a battle phase oriented deck. But if this wasn't Tenpai Dragons, you can see just how easily they'll be struggling to build up their board, and then just out of nowhere you're going to be using the trap here in order to force the main phase to end. So we're going to show exactly that. And the main phase, and then from there you can just Synchro Summon using your Tenpai Dragon Pydra. Synchro Summon here and go into the Sangan Tenpai Transcend Dragon. And this is pretty insane because Transcend Dragon here is that if this card is Synchro Summon, you can change all monsters in the field to attack position, and they are forced to attack. So they're gonna have to everything that they summoned before they were able to establish their board completely must attack into this Transcend Dragon. Not only that, but your opponent cannot activate cards or effects during the battle phase, so you have complete control of the battle phase. Very difficult for your opponent to get out of this. So we're going to be seeing exactly that. They're going to be attacking into it. Then here you're going to see me use the Sangan Kaiho Trap. Obviously you don't need to use it here, but this is just me showing you how you can use it. If 3 or more attacks have been declared this turn, you can banish this card from graveyard, draw a card, then you can special summon any number of Tenpai Dragon monsters from your hand. So from there you can extend, but obviously you're going to want to usually save this for when you need to, and then if you have a bunch of Tenpai Dragon monsters in your hand, just being able to pump them out is going to ensure that your opponent loses that turn. But otherwise here, we're going to make our opponent attack themselves and put them in a weird position, especially with drawing another card out of this. Pretty insane one card combo that just shows you how much control this deck has over your opponent's turn now. And now I'm going to go through the final combo that I have for you guys. Alright guys, so the final combo that I have for you is using the Dora Draco, the Sangan Summoning, and the Sangan Kaiman. So this is just going to show you how you can kind of deal with an established board. So we're going to imagine that our opponent has an established board here, and we're going to use our Sangan Summoning. So with Sangan Summoning here, not only does it let you search out a Tenpai Dragon monster, you do have to discard a card, but that's fine as you're going to see later on. But it does make it so that during your main phase 1, Fire Dragon monsters you control are unaffected by your opponent's activated effects, which makes it very difficult for them to interact with your board. So we're going to be doing exactly that. We're going to use our Dora Draco, get ourselves the Chandra. Then we use our field spell in order to search out the Pydra here, and then discard the Pydra. Then we can special summon out the Chandra. Synchro summon into the Black Rose Dragon. So again, it's just showing you that you can go into this, clear out your opponent's board, and because they can't interact with any of this with activated effects, it's very difficult for them to really stop this from happening. So then we're going to use Black Rose Dragon's effect. And of course we have the Sangan Kaiman, and from there you can just see how crazy this deck is able to build off just one card. So then we're going to go into our Chandra, attack, use its effect, go into the Phaedra here, activate its effect to bring back the Pydra. Then we use Pydra's effect to search out a spell or trap. In this instance we're going to get out the field spell. Then we're going to attack just because we can. It's going to be a clear board because of the Black Rose Dragon. Then we can Synchro Summon to go into the Tenpai Dragon, activate its effect to bring back a Tenpai Dragon, and here we're going to get out the Phaedra, attack with it just because we can. Again, we're building up damage. Then we're going to Synchro Summon to go into the Tenpai Transcendent Dragon, bring back our Tenpai Dragon because we did attack 3 more times. Attack once again, just make sure our opponent's dead if they haven't been dead already. Then we can Synchro Summon to go into the Trident Dragon, activate its effect here to pop 2 cards. And then because we popped the field spell, we are able to double the attack of one of our Dragon Synchro monsters. So we're going to be doing exactly that to double the attack of the Trident Dragon. And then from there we can bring back our Tenpai Transcendent Dragon once again. And we're just going to attack again. So you can see another 18,000 damage and another 3,000 here. So pretty insane amount of damage. It does add up to around 35k from what I remember. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.